What's up, my people? JaxB.TheRipper here. So today's video is going to be a little interesting. I didn't put this in Ripper News just because I felt like this belonged in its own video. You should be seeing Ripper News first before this video. But I came across this Loudwire article. I think it was barely posted up like a day ago on 15 rock plus metal bands that are banned from Disney. It's kind of vague when I was reading the article. A lot of the reasons I was reading why the bands were banned, but we'll get into it a little bit more, was because the main reason was because they don't want Disney's squeaky clean image to be ruined. But yet you got songs like Song of the South that's very racist, and then you got in your movies with little sexual images like the boner in The Little Mermaid, and that was the priest with the boner, by the way. And then you had all these dildos that you could just, I'm not kidding you, I must have found like 4 dildos on the box cover of the Disney Little Mermaid. I have the original, like I have the original VHS. Or let's see, Lion King, you saw the word sex, and that wasn't the only movie either. I think it was like Beauty and the Beast, they also found it, I'm not sure. But there's lots of dirtiness. So Disney's not clean. Disney's overrated in my opinion. I'm just like, I like some Disney stuff, and I don't know, that's just overrated. I go to Disney like maybe every 5 to 10 years. And I live close to the Anaheim one. The Anaheim one's like 30 minutes away. But anyways, this is a rant about Disney. Let's just move on. So the first band that should not be to like anybody's surprise at all whatsoever is Cannibal Corpse. Probably the main reason is because, you know, they have songs called like Strip, Rape, and Strangle, Fucked with a Knife, I Come Blood, you know, stuff like that. Nothing out of the ordinary. But people say that Corpsegrinder goes to Disney World a lot, so I guess let's try to keep that a secret so him and his family could enjoy Disney World. Exodus is the next one because supposedly they have they're too metal. First of all, that's what Disney said, and not only that they attract undesirable fans. We're undesirable, so that's okay. I don't fucking like Disney anyway, so guys, always jack up your fucking ticket prices like every year. I remember 10 years ago that shit was $80 to go, and now it's like $130. Like, fuck you guys. Like, no, I'll stick to Knott's Berry Farm. Dillinger Escape Plan. Okay, I don't know this band that well. Oh, okay, so the singer Greg Puciato, I cannot say that last name whatsoever. He has a habit of bleeding on stage. I'm guessing he's one of those guys that just like hit himself with the mic and then he bleeds, and you know that's a no-no with Disney because no blood. Wait, I'm trying to remember Disney here. Do they have any blood or anything? Well, they killed Mufasa. I mean, that was like pretty detailed right there. I mean, that was a detailed death in my opinion. I mean, that fucking like traumatized me when I was a kid. I fucking love Mufasa. Oh, but yeah, then it's definitely the House of Blues for sure, because they were like, fuck Disneyland, House of Blues. That's what the Dillinger Escape Plan said. So, Machine Head, I would not. Okay, I'm not a big Machine Head fan. I like some of their songs, but I'm not like, oh my god, Machine Head. They've been banned 3 times for violent imagery. I need to check out Machine Head again. But it's funny because they granted entry to All That Remains, the Black Dahlia murder, and even Death Clock, which Dahlia murder, in case you guys don't know, that was like a famous murder in the 40s, I think 1940s here in Hollywood, California. It was like one of the first like intense murders because they found the woman like literally drained of her blood. So yeah, they allowed them, but they didn't allow Machine Head. And I'm like, okay. Gallows is like a hardcore band. I don't know much about them, but they got banned. But he went on a tangent saying it's because Minnie Mouse has like posters of their bands, and then he went to say that Mickey Mouse needs to give Minnie more attention. That's probably why Minnie Mouse is always cheating on Mickey with Goofy. So I mean, that's just what I think. The band Every Time I Die, literally they got banned because of the word die. So yeah. Cattle decapitation, of course. Of course. course. I think that one's just self-explanatory why they're banned, but it's just that they really didn't give much reason. They just kind of poked fun at the situation. But that one's, come on, it's self-explanatory. The faceless. Okay, so now some of these bands don't get a reason why they are banned actually from the House of Blues or Disney in general. Because supposedly the faceless was supposed to play for Meshuggah or open up. Am I saying the name right? Meshuggah? I don't know. I don't care. They were supposed to open up for them, and that didn't work out because the House of Blues was just like, no, you guys can't come in, and they weren't given a reason why. So I was like, can you at least tell them? And, no, probably because it's a generic reason. So yeah, Warbringer. Let me guess, because there's war in the title. Oh no, they were banned without no reason as well. But they call them goose-stepping Nazis, hyenas from Scar song, from the Scar song of The Lion King. And he also called, and then the lead singer, John Cavill, also called them like racist crows and Dumbo. Yeah, because you know, you can't talk about like slaughtering people in your lyrics, but it's okay. For in the movie Dumbo, I remember the lyrics so well when you could tell they were like, I think they were black slaves, and either they were black slaves, I'm not sure when Dumbo was set, I mean like the timeline for that movie. I'm not saying the year it came out, I mean like the set date. I don't know if this was like 1800s, it definitely was like not past 1920s, that's for sure. So I don't know if this like during the slave times or when slavery just ended, but I just remember there was this one scene when they were getting ready to fix up the circus, setting up, I mean, and they were all mainly like black guys working, probably for like, you know, cheap pay, and they were singing, we work all day, we work all night, we don't have time to read or write. And I couldn't make out the last part, but I was like, what the fuck, man? I could not look at Dumbo the same way ever again. But yeah, you know, a lot of these bands call them out for, you know, that shit. Thy art is murder. Well, they consider themselves a Scar-loving Lion King tribute act. So they were banned. There wasn't much reason to it either, but they did make t-shirts saying that they were banned in Disney, so I mean, that's metal, sure. Skeleton Witch, hold on. If anything, I would think they'll be allowed because that sounds like something from Snow White. Like, you know, I think of the evil witch when she turns, well, I think of the evil queen when then she turns into the evil witch, and then, you know, she has like skeletons of people that used to be alive behind like the cells, because she's my favorite evil queen, though, I will say that, of artwork of the evil queen. I need to hang this up, I know. Evan and I, we got our favorite villains one time, and he got Ursula. Of course he's gonna like Ursula because Ursula was designed after a drag queen, I believe. I'm gonna hang this. Here's something funny though, because I guess in 2013 they were playing with Amon Amarth and enslaved. Okay, the light is making me look crazy right there. But we all know Disney gets their stuff made by countries that don't pay their workers. So that makes sense why enslaved was allowed. And Viking raids are okay, apparently, as they are saying. Bashing skulls, sure. Because once again, the evil queen of Snow White had a skeleton reaching for the water behind itself. If I could find an image, I'm gonna put it around here somewhere. Skeleton witch, really? Like, okay. So anyways, yeah, there was really no real reason why. Let's Live, I don't know who the hell that is. Rumor has it that Goofy, Pluto, and most of Toontown were in protest against the decision. The German mouse exercised veto powers. You guys need to read some of this shit. I'm not gonna read it word by word because I don't know if that'll get me in trouble or not, but some of them are funny, some of them are just like, this is, no, it's just basic. Yeah, but they weren't given an explanation why. Like, were they offensive? Was it the lyrics of their songs or anything? I don't know anything about this band. Ex Mortis, okay, I can kind of see why you're banned. Just the name itself. Yeah, no, they weren't allowed either in 2015. No real reason why. Ice 9 Kills. I've heard of the band, but I haven't heard their stuff. If they're any good, let me know and see if I should like listen to them. If so, which album. But they were banned from playing because of their violent imagery. I don't get it why you're just going to like ban them once they show up and got ready and everything like that, and then they just gotta cancel. I mean, I get it, they're opening most of these bands, but still, it's like, that's just unprofessional. But then again, I don't expect Disney to be professional. Hyro the Hero, I don't know. Yeah, but they didn't give them a reason either. So yeah, those are the bands that got banned. I won't be surprised if there's more. Here's the thing, let's just wrap it up with the Disney part. I mean, Disney's gonna be Disney. You can't do anything about that. And I could rant on about Disney, but it gets a little political. And I will say this though, I know there are hardcore Disney fans out there. I don't know why. I really don't know why. A lot of it, especially for my male audience, I know is because of Star Wars and they own Marvel now. I could give a rat's ass about Marvel or Star Wars, so it's just, yeah. Or DC, don't call me a DC girl. I don't care about that shit. I'm more into anime and like more indie comics. But overall, in my opinion, look, I'm privileged to be born and raised here in Los Angeles, and like Anaheim, which is in Orange County, is just not too far from where I live. It's like 20 or 30 minute drive, depends how crazy you drive. So obviously for me, it's more just of a privilege. You just need to buy the ticket, and maybe if I want to, I can eat there or whatever. For you guys that, you know, don't have one close like to you, obviously it's more of a luxury kind of thing. So what I recommend, here's some survival tips. Bring your own food. Go to KFC or whatever. Go bring your own food. Leave it in the car. I do believe they let you in and out the park. I think you just gotta show your ticket or they'll stamp you. Ask beforehand. The last couple times I went, I just ate there. So you can't drink in Disney World, or in Disneyland, but if you get the park hopper pass, which I suggest you do, because you might want to go to California Adventure, just do it. California Adventure is a little bit more fun because it's a little bit more adult, so you could drink there. I've never been drunk there. I should, but I really don't want to be running to the bathroom because I am one of those people that needs to run to the bathroom. So yeah, I would even say like have a few drinks, you know, party it up in the car, do morning drinking before you go in there. Just don't be too drunk because they will ban you. You know, save up for, you know, accessories or little things that you want to buy. Chances are you're going to want to leave with the mouse ears. The mouse ears are actually not that expensive to my surprise, probably because they have so many varieties now, so they're not as expensive. Really, if you're going to leave with one item, I'll say leave with that. And if you're into Nightmare Before Christmas, well, they have a lot of that. They're more than Hot Topic. I'm pretty sure you're able to leave the park and go and come back as long as you show your ticket or whatever. I'm pretty sure. But definitely get the park hopper. Definitely get the fast pass. You know, you might as well just invest in all this because the lines will get ridiculous long. You could literally wait like an hour and a half for one ride. So yes, get the park hopper pass and get the fast pass. Yes, all that. So, or the cut in line pass, whatever. Each park names are different. But yeah, so there's some survival guides there. But I do recommend to go to like the bakeries and get their little sweet stuff. They are good. Their kettle corn are good. So I do recommend that. So any of you out of towners, that's what I recommend. But yeah, get you some Kentucky Fried Chicken and just when it's time to eat, go in the car and eat. If it's still allowed, I'm not sure. Yes, you do got to pay for parking. Unfortunately, you know, paying for a ticket does not cover that. I know, fucking assholes. You can try to park at downtown Disney and see if it's cheaper because regardless, there's still an entrance to go in there. You can do that. I'm not sure if it's cheaper or not, to tell you the truth, because Evan always pays for it. But yeah. Other than that, that's it, my people. Thanks you guys for watching this many Disney adventures. I don't know. I'm just going to close this now. Y'all take care of your vaginas. Have a bonerific day.